Today we're gonna do David Bowie. I am so excited because I have here the iconic, this is still yesterday's look, so we're gonna take this off, okay? So I have here the iconic David Bowie with the iconic bolt in the eye. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I don't wanna do this because I won't be able to wear this anywhere because I'm very, very particular. I will wear any look anywhere. But this covers up my cheekbones, so I do not want that. However, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing David Bowie with this iconic makeup. So let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, I need a headband. And a headband, just a moment, just a moment. I'll be right back. Oh, and I'm wearing my t-shirt. I'm wearing my t-shirt here. Hey, look at my t-shirt. That has my face on it, you guys, and makeup, of course. It always had. My clothes all have makeup. That's why sometimes I don't wear white because, and my hair gets makeup, makeup everywhere, everywhere, makeup, 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 makeup. So let's start. I'm gonna remove the eyelashes if I can. Oh, I removed it without removing a lash of mine. This is quite stuck. Ooh, removed both of them without removing a lash of mine. We might put those back later. Now with the Hydra Boost, I'm gonna remove the makeup quickly. All of this makeup. Hello, Anna Matias. Anna Matias, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. That's amazing. Anna Matias is one of the top fans. I have the top fans. I don't call fans, I call friends, you know? I rather call friends. I don't enjoy the word fans at all. So I'm gonna remove, Barbie was amazing. You still have the Barbie look on this side. And see how it lasts? See how it lasts? It lasts forever. It lasts forever. David Bowie doesn't have brows per se. He has a little bit of, we're gonna do David Bowie. So he has a little bit of brows, a little bit like I do with mine shaved. Sim, vamos beber um café e falar. Eu tenho aqui a minha água, tenho aqui o meu café, tenho aqui tudo o que eu preciso. So we're removing the eyes. These eyes are really easy to remove. They don't have any glitter. So when there's no glitter, it's easier to remove. Oh, and I forgot to shave. Just a second. I'm gonna go in the bathroom for 3 seconds to shave because this is not looking okay. And I'll be back. The reason, the reason why I don't shave right here is because this is, oh, and this is gone. This is gone. Okay. We're gonna have to do it some other way. With the dry shaving. So with the dry shaving, I wet it a little bit and then shave. It's easier if it's wet. I wet it a little bit and then shave. I know that if you have a thick beard, this won't work, but however, with my beard, yes, challenging. It's challenging, but you guys requested David Bowie. Remember, you guys requested David Bowie. So here I am to provide. Here I am to provide with David Bowie. Not my favorite look, to be honest. I wouldn't choose, but I'm excited to go for the other looks that you guys asked of Michael Jackson, of Marilyn Monroe, those iconic looks. I'm very excited. This one of David Bowie, it's very challenging. Very challenging, but that's what we're here for, to challenge ourselves. We're not here to do just easy looks that look pretty. Easy looks that look very pretty. But however, I'm gonna try to make this look pretty. I'm gonna give this some really nice eyes. Go to the hairline. Audrey Hepburn. I never thought of Audrey Hepburn. Yay, let's jot that down. Let's jot Audrey Hepburn down. I have it here and I'm jotting her down. I really appreciate you guys telling me these names, because I get out of ideas. It's been a month. So tomorrow I'm not going to do any lives. Tomorrow is going to be my day off. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be my day off. Tomorrow there's no live. I'm putting it out there. So that's why I'm ending the week with a very challenging look, because tomorrow I'm off. I'm gonna do some hair extensions. I'm gonna do some other makeup on myself, a simpler makeup. Gonna do some skincare. Gonna do a lot of stuff tomorrow, and it's gonna be different, okay? So I only used one wipe to wipe all that makeup. And I still have a little bit white here, so I'm gonna use it under the eye so that I remove every single bit of piece from the eyes, because David Bowie is not about very pronounced eyes. So I'm gonna remove that. Okay, see? Removed it from the eyes, and it's one wipe for everything. Now, some water to hydrate. Let's hydrate a little bit. Oh, and I have my mug too. You guys should get it. You guys should get my shirt and my mug. They both go so well together. Joking. You guys should get it if you want it. Okay. So this is this. Now a little bit of skincare. I don't know where I put my different. I really don't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit of Retin-A. My skin doesn't go very well with Retin-A, but once in a while I can enjoy the Retin-A just a little bit. I can put a little bit of Retin-A. Therapy was great, Aida Sencha was great. What did we talk about? So we talked about two important things in therapy. I'm comfortable sharing. Happy Friday, Heather. Happy Friday. I'm very comfortable sharing what I do in therapy. So in therapy, we discussed two very important things. First of all, it was how my self-esteem is related directly to my work, to what I do, and how that is not sustainable, because if work doesn't go well, then my self-esteem goes downhill. So I'm building my self-esteem so that no matter what happens in my professional life, my self-esteem isn't bothered. So that is important, to separate your self-esteem from what you do. So you have your self-worth, and what you do is something else. It's something different. You need to love yourself no matter what. This sounds easy to say, but it's not easy to do, of course. And so now the mayor. Then we discussed another important thing, that as I'm getting better, you know that I spent a lot of time in bed, just staring at the ceiling. I don't even watch a movie, I just stare at the ceiling. However, bed has become very uncomfortable. I get back pain, I get neck pain, I'm not well on my side, I'm not well belly up, I'm not well belly down. I don't enjoy being in bed anymore. I want to be in bed because it's my safe place. However, it's becoming a little bit uncomfortable. That could be a good thing. However, it's like I lost my safe place. It's like, oh yes, I've been doing way better. But it's like I lost my safe place. I no longer have my bed to go to because my bed is not comfortable. This bed is not comfortable anymore. And I'm in bed because I want to be in bed, but at the same time, it's so uncomfortable. So I have to find another safe place. And we talked about several things. So now I'm gonna put my skincare. We talked about several things. And one of them is like, for example, a hot shower could be my safe space. A nice blanket could be my safe space. A blanket that I put in the couch instead of in the bed. Laying a little bit in the couch could be my safe space instead of laying in bed. So we were looking for alternatives for me to have a safe space to be on rather than bed, because bed unfortunately is not working anymore. It has worked for 10 years. I have this depression for 10 years plus. I've been in bed for 10 years plus. Yes, my heart, Jen, that is a great, great, great thing to say, because my safe place should not be outside of myself. However, we all know that these things are easier said than done. Like when I tell you something, it's easier said than done. And I still need a physical safe space for myself. And bed is not doing it for me anymore. Okay, so I'm putting foundation on, a foundation that should be close to my neck. See, it's close to my neck. That's how you match foundation. So this foundation actually is kind of matched. I don't intend to match foundation too much because I go with a lot of your horses. Yes, that Jen, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, Jen. Thank you for sharing all of that, because all of that does help me a lot. So I'm putting a foundation that kind of matches me, because then we're gonna go with some powders that also match me a little bit, but are a little bit lighter. So today we're gonna go a little bit lighter. We don't need to go too light, but we're gonna go a little bit lighter. I'm gonna use a powder foundation now that is kinda my color, kinda. A little bit more yellow, because I like it a little bit more yellow, but it's kind of my color. So I'm just gonna put it on. I don't need to put it on very, very thick, because I already have the foundation. So I can just go and go and go and go. Be careful with the hairline, because today we're gonna do that bolt from David Bowie. And I don't want to get all of that into my hairline and into my hair, and it's kind of gonna be a mess today. Your neck a little bit blended. Okay, so now we can go to contouring. And to contour, David Bowie has this this purplish contouring going on. So we're gonna get a very cool tone contour. Let me get a very cool tone contour. This one that is basically gray. Okay, hints, it's okay, you can watch it afterwards. I always post it afterwards, so don't worry. You guys don't need to sit down here watching all of this, because this is kind of gonna be a process today. So I'm gonna use my gray contouring with a little bit of grayish, pinkish brown that we have right here and right here. I have this here, and I want my Juvia's Place palette because we're gonna be using these colors too. We're gonna be using these colors to achieve the look. So I have them here in front of me. Let me get rid of the foundation. And so for now, to achieve these cheeks, I'm gonna really sharpen them. And it's a very typical cheek, a very typical cheek. So it goes right here. See how purplish this is? And then it goes right here around his jawline. And that's about it for the cheek. It's a different type of contour. He's very contoured, however, it's like the 70s contour. You know, when Erica drops on, I don't know if Erica is already here. When Erica drops, she will know. I'm doing this a little bit earlier today because I have a casting that I'm gonna have to sing. I don't sing at all. But I got this casting for a Broadway show that I'm gonna have to sing. So wish me luck. One eye blue and the other brown, we're gonna do that. We're totally gonna do that. One blue and one brown. And see, we're gonna have this kind of eyes. Now I'm gonna contour here. He doesn't have this here, but he does contour here a lot. This area, he does contour a lot. And thank you, Brady. So I'm contouring in this area that he does contour a lot. And also something that suits my face. And he has a square chin, but mine is wider. So I'm gonna do a pointier square. I'm still gonna have a square chin, but I'm gonna do a pointier square. Kind of like this, and no cleft. He kind of has a little cleft going in here. Living in New York, yay, I'm still married. I'm still married. And very well married. My husband does these shorts for me. I'm really lucky because I'm technically impaired. Now, this is contoured. Oh, about my life. So my life, I've been dealing with depression for a really long time. That's how I started engaging more with my channel, because it was a way for me to avoid loneliness. So being with you guys right here, I avoid loneliness. And I started doing videos about depression, about my journey. It hasn't been easy because I shared all the treatments that I did, all the treatments. And up until now, nothing has worked very well except for a medication that I'm doing. The play is called Hair. It's from the 70s. It's very on brand today. Very on brand with what we're doing. It's from the 70s and it's called Hair, and my music is gonna be Turn Hard. It's a difficult music, but I rather do a difficult music than do something that is safe. Let me get something here. I need to get like a brush, a specific brush that I'm looking for, and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. For the nose, because his nose is very pointy. Very pointy. So we're gonna create a point right here. With the same contouring. He doesn't have like a pretty nose, but it's very, very pointy. Let me even this out because it's crooked. You see how my nose is crooked? Once I pointy it out, I make it pointier, it becomes crooked. But I'm gonna fix that. See, I'm already fixing that. And then the contour that he does goes right here into the eye, as if it was eyeshadow. You're a couponer, and I get almost all my drugstore makeup for free. How do you get all your makeup for free? I want my makeup for free too. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars in makeup. If I could get it for free, I would be rich. You need to teach me those couponing skills. Yes, I've been practicing. But now I don't get nervous. Because I don't mind making a fool of myself. You guys see me here. I don't mind making a fool of myself. I'm not a singer. I'm not an actor. I just was invited to go there. So I said yes. I'm gonna go there as I am. I'm not gonna pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm not a singer and I'm not an actor. So I don't mind making a fool of myself. And I don't get embarrassed. You see me here. I don't get embarrassed at all. So I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous at all. So his brows are actually like mine. So it's gonna be easy to do his brows. I just need to do contouring, a little bit of contouring, and a little bit of pencil. So I can actually go with the brows right now since we're on brand. So it's like an arch. His brows are more like an arch. And not too defined. And this is a lot for him. He basically, I even thought of not putting brows on, but then I thought that's not pretty. And we're here to make this look glam, you know? I like everything glam. And we're gonna do this, but in a glamorized way with some pretty eyes. We get the mirror. And now that I've defined the brows, I'm gonna fade them. I have the shape, they're there, but I'm gonna fade them with powder foundation. So they're already there, but now with powder foundation, I'm just gonna fade them a little bit. See? I want that, I don't want the browless look, but I want the brows to almost not show up. So we did this. Now we're gonna go with pure white as a highlighter. I'm using white eyeshadow as a matte highlighter to get this sharp cheek. I can even use my finger. If I use my finger, it defines better. Yes, I hope I get the part, but I'm not that excited about it. It's not something I would love to do. For example, these videos, I love doing these videos because I get to talk with you guys. But I don't aspire to be an actor and to be in Broadway, or I don't aspire that. That's not in my goals and that's not in my dreams. So I actually feel very comfortable going there because if I don't get the part, I don't care much. So I'm using this color from the Warrior 2 palette from Juvia's Place because it's very pigmented. And we need this pigmentation. So his cheeks are very, very round. See? I normally don't do this type of contouring. But in this case, his cheeks are very, very round. Up until the eye. The very thin and pointy nose. He doesn't have much of a chin, but hey, we have it here and we paid for it. The jawline is not very defined, but hey, we have it here and we paid for it. So I'm not gonna define it too much. This area right here for him is very feminine. He has a very feminine look, so I'm gonna do like the feminine highlighting. That is like a ball of light. And then in his brows, this area is completely white. I'm gonna blend just a little bit. I'm getting like a British accent. I don't know where or why I'm getting a British accent, but I'm kind of getting a British accent up in here. Just gonna blend because we're gonna go on top of it with a purple blush. Yes, I am, Ida. I'm gonna wear brown and blue contacts. And so I'm just trying to get the shape of him. And now we're gonna do like a really purple. I need a purple. Let me see, where can I get a purple? This purple is very pretty, but I don't think that this purple from Anastasia, actually it does work. it does work because it's supposed to go on the contour. Let me see another purple. I have this one right here. Let me see if this one, yes, this one might be better. This one might be better because we really need like a purple. Yeah. To go on top of the contouring. Because in the 70s, I'm sure that they had to contour with blush. So that's why it's purple. You could totally see in this photo, I have two here. I have this one and where's the other one? The other must be underneath. And I have this one. Hey Sian, how are you doing? Yay! But I'm contouring with his purple. Then I'm gonna have to blend this. And then he has, I'm gonna start putting eyeshadow primer because as I'm contouring, in this case, the eyes and the contouring go together. So I'm just gonna put the eyeshadow primer, if I can find it. Got it right here from Wet n Wild. Hello, Bunny. Hello, Bunny Bugs. So just putting the eyeshadow primer, just a little bit. Because in this case, it goes totally with the eyes. And he has like a lot of shimmer right here. So I'm gonna put that shimmer on with the highlighter. Now, I wish I could find my trusted white highlighter. Oh, it's broken. No. No. It's a bummer when you want something and it's broken. But we can use this one. We can totally use this one to add a lot of shimmer here. You love Was Miserables. Oh my God, it's one of my favorites too. And the movie, I love the movie. The movie is so sad, but I loved it. Okay, so now that we have this, let's start with the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is only on the lid, and it fades, 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 fades forever. See, this is kind of the eyeshadow that he has. you fade it, and then you add more. And this is like super basic. It is a super simple eye look, because I think that in this case, the focus is not on the eyes, but we're gonna make it better. I'm adding more underneath. I'm adding more here. And he doesn't have this, but I don't care. So then we're gonna do a little bit of black so that it becomes a little bit better. A little bit better. I like that word, better. So now I'm gonna take my trusted pencils. We're gonna start doing the bolt. The bolt. David Bowie's bolt. So I'm gonna use the red. Oh, the red is right here. The red and the blue. I don't have a dark blue, but I'll paint it dark blue afterwards. Actually, I do have a dark blue here in the pens. So we're gonna use the pens afterwards. But for now, let's start drawing the bolt with the red. I don't want the bolt to be like too crazy, but I know that it starts here, goes here. I want it to go too in my hairline. Then it goes here. Ooh, I'm shaking. Can't shake right now, Tiago. Then it goes here. So it actually goes towards the brow, but I don't want to do mine towards the brow because then I won't be able to pull it to this side, and I need to pull it to this side so it comes down to here. So now it goes all the way down here. Down to here. Plus this one will go here. Then the bolt will separate here. And then I'm gonna connect it with this one. Okay, and we have our bulge in our face. His face is flatter than mine. You can see how huge of a cheek I have, so it does make a contour. I wish I didn't have that contour right now. No, I do. I want this contour. But for the boat, as you can see, the boat goes like this. But I don't care. I'm just gonna do it as it is. Whew, Bowie got into a fight with a schoolmate. He was punched in the left eye. Oh my god, I dissent. I didn't know that. See, look at me here doing David Bowie, and I didn't even know that. Okay, so now I think I got the bolds. Got the bolts. Okay, so now let's fade this. His is not faded, so I might not want to fade this. Let me see if eyeshadow can fill in all of the blanks. If eyeshadow can't fill the blanks, I'll have to use some kind of body paint. So this goes straight into the eye. I might have to use body paint as well. But for now, while I'm here close to the eye, this is enough. Whew. This boat is not easy. When I was planning this look yesterday, I was thinking, how many times have they drawn this bolt on him? Okay, I'm gonna use body paint for the rest. But just for this area around the eyes, I'm really gonna saturate it because I don't want to use body paint here. I can use it here. And I don't want to go into my hairline. So I'm gonna fade the bolt. And the bolt, in his case, doesn't go exactly on his eyebrow. So it kind of fades here too. Now this area, I'm gonna paint with body paint as well. I could just use eyeshadow, to be honest. To be honest, I could just use eyeshadow. Because this eyeshadow from Juvia's Place is very pigmented. See, I can just use eyeshadow. However, the saturation is not the same. The saturation is not the same. So we're gonna use body paint as well. We have that bolt. Now we have like the bluish part going under. That goes here and fades. then it just fades in the end. Go here a little bit more. Okay. Now here it just goes like this, straight into the eye. And here is easy. Okay, so we have kind of the bulge going on. Who knew? Who knew we can get the bulge? Now I have here some body paint that I'm gonna use so that we get what we need. We might need 2 layers. Ooh, lightning bolt on his face only officially? Really? Didn't know that. Because it's just so iconic. I was avoiding doing this look, I really was. But no other look was as iconic as this one. Yeah, so we'll definitely need 2 layers. Have a coffee table. Oh my God, your space oddly. Oh my God, Sian, reading Robbie, that's amazing. Now having to paint. Definitely 2 layers. It's okay. As long as we get the result, that's what matters. But the body paint is a lot more easy to work. Now the second layer. But yes, I was curious to know, when did he do the lightning bolt? Because it's just so iconic. And I'm sure he didn't do it just once. Notice that I'm doing this like in stairs so that it fades. I don't want it to be like a harsh line. I want it to fade around the eye. Okay, so we got the blue one. Now the red one. Now let's get the blue one. Now let's get the blue. The blue is easier. And then let's glam ourselves up. Because it can't just be the lightning bolt. We have to glam ourselves up. I just hope this doesn't peel. It's body paint. I just hope it doesn't peel. It's not gonna peel. Again, this one is gonna need 2 layers. And fading. Whew. This ain't easy. Who knew drawing a lightning bolt in your face? You think, oh, Erica, David Bowie here. I was waiting for you. I knew you would enjoy this look. Now here I'm gonna paint upwards. Okay, letting this dry, and I got my fan to make this dry quicker. You wear lightning bolt earrings, oh my God, Erica. So next time you should do this look too. It's gonna be iconic. Okay, it's dried. I can feel it's dried. Not completely. This blue isn't easy to apply. It's very streaky. I'm gonna use a pen. I'm gonna use a pen on top of it. Because the blue is very, very streaky, so I'm gonna use a pen on top of it so that it's not that streaky. And with the pen, I have a lot more control. But for now, I'm gonna let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. And we can start glamming ourselves up while this dries. I'm gonna do the lips. So David Bowie has some, he has a fan, this fan is really good. He has like some kind of orangey tint to the lip. So I'm gonna draw my lips with mauve. And we're gonna do sexy lips. We're not gonna do David Bowie's lips because his lips are anything but sexy, in my humble opinion. A smile line, I always like to do like a smile line as if I'm smiling. See, as if I'm smiling permanently. I can go a little bit over. And do a pouty lip. His lips are not the thing, Erica. I'm not gonna do his lips. Ew. Sorry. But I am gonna use the color that he's using. Remember, we're doing David Bowie, but a glamorous David Bowie. He had like orangey lipstick. And this one I really enjoy. This is from CoverGirl. The same as the pink that I love, but a different color. I love this brand. We have some nice lips that I'm gonna fix. They're not ready. I'm gonna fix them, just let it dry, let it dry. Now, regarding the eyes. We're gonna do like an outer corner fade with black. So I'm gonna get the Juvia's plate. Oh, I can start doing the lightning bolt again because it's dried. Just adding some texture. Because his is not completely painted on. If you can see, it has some texture to it. And I want to give it that same texture. The red is completely painted on, but this one has some texture to it. Okay, and it's as blue as it gets. As blue as it gets. I can go over it with some eyeshadow. I can go over all of it with some eyeshadow to make it a little bit more even, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Should I? Yeah, I should. Ugh. Don't feel like it. So let's get a nice blue. Here I don't have a nice blue. Here either. Here I do. And then I'm just gonna fade it. I'm just gonna blend it. And fade it. Okay, okay, okay. Now we need a black pencil. Oh, where did I put? I need to start organizing myself. This is not needed. This is not needed. This is not needed. And the pencil. Where did I put the pencils? Strange. Oh, it's right here. The pencil liners. We're gonna do a black line. that separates. So that goes here. Into the brown. Oh, Erica, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's celebrate a super chat for Erica, super chat for Erica. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, Erica. You're the best. I know you're the best. No need for that. I know you're the best. I love you. I think that by now everybody knows you're the best. And thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Hello, Mariposa. You're amazing. And Eric, I hope you enjoy this look. This one actually goes well into the eye. And this one goes with the bolt. Whew, done it, done did it, done did it. Now I'm just gonna sharpen the edges of the bolt. Just sharpen some edges. This one doesn't need it. No, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. It's sharpened enough. Okay, so we got the bolt. The bolt is done. Now let's go to the Glamour. The Glamour, because I told you this is going to be David Bowie, but a glamorous David Bowie. Yes, we have a great community reading Robbie and Cass. Erica is the best. We all love Erica. Isn't there a show that is like we all love Ruby? There should be a show that we all love Erica. That should be the show. Okay, so now we got this. Let's just fade a little bit the lining of the lip. Let's fade it a little bit. I want to be a little bit more bronzed because a little bit more bronzed is a little bit more sexy. And David Bowie is too fair for my tasting. So we're gonna bronze a little bit. Mariposa. Just bronzing a little bit. Add some. He doesn't have much bronzer, but we can add a little bit. We can add a little bit to the cheeks and to his nose. I'm talking about my face as if I'm him, but I know I'm not. He's a freaking icon. He's a freaking icon. But of course, you know that his face shape is completely different than mine, so I could never pull. Well, I could, if I wanted to, like I did the share. But it's not about that. I was watching Glamour videos of David Bowie's look, and I thought it looked way better and a lot more interesting than the exact original look. So we take the exact original look as a reference, and we vamp it up. So now just disguising my silicone, because I have silicone in my lips. A big mistake that I did. Now we're gonna use some golden highlighter because, of course, golden. No, actually today not the golden. I'm gonna skip the golden. I'm gonna use like a champagne highlighter. The product I'm using in my lips, it's a pen from CoverGirl. That is in Sugi Girl. It's a pen from CoverGirl that you can contour your inner lips. Oh my God, Elena. Exactly, I wanted music. I wanted music so bad, but I'm scared. I know I will be able to find some music. I know I will be able to find some music, but I'm so scared of being demonetized that I didn't put music. Oh, Victoria, your entire body is silicone. We love silicone. I love silicone too. My cheeks are silicone implants. My jawline is silicone implants. I just don't appreciate much injected silicone because it migrates and it did these bumps to my lips. That's the only thing. But other than that, I love silicone. Doing some highlighting here. Some highlighting here because he has a lot of highlighter. Some highlighting here. Some highlighting here. And now we're going to do a little bit the eyes and the brows because the brows, I'm not satisfied with them at all. So let's do the brows now. I'm just going to do very thin brow. A very thin brow. That goes like this, and has a tail. So I'm doing a very thin brow. Not going against David Bowie, but we're trying to glam ourselves up. See the difference that it makes? I'm gonna go with a pencil, a long-lasting pencil. And now we're gonna do the eyes. The eyes, I'm still gonna respect the color that we did and the shape and everything, but we're gonna do something different. Now I want the black. I'm gonna use this black right here from Juvia's place. And now we're just gonna do our eye. And I'm gonna do it sideways. See, the shape is sideways. Gonna cover this whole area. Oh, Freddie Mercury is amazing. I love him. We should do him too, but it would be just putting a mustache on. I don't know. I don't know him for much makeup. That's why I can't see doing a Freddie Mercury one. See, we're just doing a smoky eye. Yes, it would be just putting a mustache on. With Freddie Mercury, I wouldn't know what else to do. Oh yeah, the lightning bolt. See what we're doing with the eyes now? I'm doing this to the eyes because it's sexier. They should have done this in the 70s. It only takes black eyeshadow. Yes, and Labyrinth. Labyrinth is my favorite space oddity. Oh my god. I just love him. But I think where he really shines is like in Labyrinth for me. With that blonde hair just suits him so well. I'm gonna put the lenses on. I promise. I promise. Just doing here a quick smoky eye. Yes, me too, Reading Robbie. Me too. Okay, now I need like a mirror to perfect this. It actually doesn't need perfecting. It's done. It's a smoky eye. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. It's just a smoky eye. Okay, so now let's start putting glue on our lashes because we're gonna put lashes on. We're gonna put lashes on. So let's start putting glue on them. It's a tasty David Bowie. That's what we're going for. I'm trying to make myself tasty. Okay. But notice how my face is so much different without that typical contouring. It's much rounder. It's a different type of look. So we're putting it here. Now I'm gonna use a liquid eyeliner to do a very thin line above. Very, very thin because I still want the purple to shine. The t-shirt, yay, a win, you can get it. It's with my face. It has me, and then it says, hey everybody, how are you doing? Yay. I think it's in my shop here. I'm not sure, but if it's not, it's in Insta. Okay. I always have these things available. Oh yeah, Selena, thank you. Is there concentrated in the eye? Ooh, sorry guys, I was just concentrated in the eye. So now, the Parada. Now it's time for the Parada pencil. Oh, let's put some more glue in the lashes so that then we can have it done. Done, done, done. Oh my God, and it actually went pretty fast. Time went by pretty fast. You know why? Because I was nervous about this look. And I rushed a little bit with all the other steps because I really wanted to get to the lightning bolt so that I got it right. Because if I didn't get the right lightning bolt right, then the whole look would be ruined. So no matter how much glamour I put into it, it would be ruined. And I'm still gonna perfect this around here when I'm done. We still have time to perfect it. But for now, let me just put some the lip liner. Oh, Cass, you know what? I don't know, too. Oh, guys, please answer that. I have no idea if he's dead or alive. My research didn't go that far. I researched makeup. He has passed. Oh. Now look how much difference this does in the eyes. It creates a much more vivid eye. Now, ooh, where did I put, oh, it's right here. Yes, Madonna, time goes by so slowly, and time goes by oh my God, I loved that phase of Madonna. It was when I was in college. It was such a great phase of my life. I miss it. Just putting some mascara on. So there we have the mascara, and I'm gonna go get the lenses. Oh, Madonna, I love Madonna. Can't wait to do Madonna. With Madonna, I'm gonna do her features, her face, because I can do her face. With Madonna, I'm gonna do her face, I promise. Marilyn Monroe, I don't promise. With Marilyn Monroe, I'm gonna do a red lip. Her iconic red lip. And finally, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a proper red lip. Because a lot of people are afraid of a red lip, but you shouldn't be. It's awesome. Gonna get the lenses. So I have here the lenses, the blue and the brown hazel, because when you wear a blue one, you can't use your eye, your natural eye. The reason being because lenses cover your cornea and they always look fake. And if one eye looks natural and the other looks fake, then something is off balance. So might as well both looking fake, even if you put a brown contact lens on. Victoria, a gold card. Oh my God. I can imagine what you did with that gold card. No, that's never a good thing. Putting lashes on. Ooh, and the lashes look lashy. I'm putting more lashes on. And, ooh, yes, 1994. I remember 1994. I was very well, very well alive and very well in place. It's, the 90s are just such a sweet spot for me. I just love the 90s. Okay, so we have the, now let's go for the lenses. Let's go for the blue eye. Gautier, ooh, at Bloomingdale's. I love Bloomingdale's. I live right next to Bloomingdale's, actually. I can see it from my window. So it's really, really nice. Let's go for the blue lens. I think that the lenses are going to bring this together. I really do. I have a feeling. Okay, the blue eye. You can already see what's happening. But I'm going to show you. This is a natural eye. This is the blue eye. And I'm going to put a hazel on the other eye because his eyes are not completely brown. They're hazelish. And if I keep mine brown, it's too much of a contrast. See, this is what I wanted to go for. David Bowie look. Now, we can perfect this a little bit. We can perfect. Notice that I didn't even use setting spray. I don't know how. So we can perfect this a little bit. I want to go with a red blush. I just have to go with the red blush because of the bolt. I'm sure that David Bowie didn't think about that. But look at how it brings things together. The eyes. See? Look at how it brings things together. Just the red blush. And now with the red, here, I'm gonna perfect the bolt because the bolt is looking cranky. This is just some eyeshadow that I'm using to make the bolt a little bit better. Like here, for example. So we have the bolt. Let me see if I can do anything else with this red. Because he doesn't have the red anywhere else. So apparently this look is to have the bolt as the main focus. So I'm just gonna wet the brush. Just wetting the brush and perfecting certain areas. In David Bowie, it's not quite like this, but I feel like this is how it should be. It should go up until the eye and then around the brow. And just do this. And maybe fade it a little bit into the brow. Yeah. Maybe fade it a little bit. See? This is a little bit more how I feel it should be, even though it's not. Here's me trying to operate things that are already operated on. And if there's, oh, the battery. I know what to do. See? Helena, beijinho. So I'm looking at this. It's kind of uneven. So I really want to put a little bit of red on this side. Even though I shouldn't. But a little bit of red on this side. because the other one already has it. Cass. And I feel we're kind of done. I really feel we're kind of done. Okay, you guys, so I feel that we really are kind of done with the lenses, with everything. How is this possible? I thought this was gonna take forever. 2 minutes. Let's spray our faces. I'm gonna spray a lot my face. And I have my trusted fan because now the colors are gonna come to life. I have my trusted fan. Oh, he died in January 10th. Oh, 2016. Ida, thank you for telling us. Yay, reading Robbie, thank you. I just didn't go all the way to the hairline. Yes, now I have a fan. Comprei uma fan. Putting more spray because I want this to be locked in place. And I'm gonna go out like this. I really am gonna go out like this. I actually like the way that the lightning bulb integrates with the Glam. Now this one, drying. And now the spray, see how the colors come to life with the lightning bolt? This is like hairspray. If you don't like putting hairspray on your face, you won't like this. But it just fixes your skin too much. Not too much, the right amount, you know? Now I'm letting it dry so that we can apply our trusted Coty Airspun because it's still Glam. We have the lenses. How do you guys like the lens? I love this lens. This lens is beautiful. I really love the lens. Oh, now releasing the hair. And we could do something like David Bowie. I love the eyes that he has in Labyrinth. I'm gonna go with crazy hair today. See, I tried to tone it, but it turned purple. But I'm gonna go looking like this today. Today, this is my look. I'm gonna go to my audition today looking like this, with the bolt in my face. But still looking glamorous. That's always the goal, no matter what. And that's what I try to show you guys here, that no matter what you do, you can always glam yourself up. Obrigado, Lucas. You see, I'm even applying the filter on top of it. I'm applying the filter all over it. And look how it looks photoshopped with with this powder. Everything is so locked in place, and it looks like you have a filter on your face. We got it. We done did it. We done did it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so surprised because I was really nervous with this look. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really nervous because it's not an easy look. I mean, you look at this and you look at this, and it's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I researched a lot of photos of him and a lot of different makeups because I didn't want to do this look. I wanted to do another one. I wanted to do the blue. We can do that another day if you want. We can do the other look that is like the blue eyeshadow with the orange lip and the orange blush. We can do that another day. I think that would be a great idea because he has so many, and we can even do the labyrinth too. Yes, that's what I wanted, Cass. I wanted sexy and edgy because this has to be edgy. So we have David Bowie. We could do the blue look. He has so many iconic looks, and the labyrinth look. Because tomorrow I'm not gonna do a live for all of you that are here. I'm telling you that tomorrow I'm not gonna do a live. I'm gonna take the day off because I'm gonna take tomorrow and Sunday because it's been a month. It's been a month of doing looks, of doing all of that, and I'm kind of exhausted. I need a little break. But after that, we're gonna come back with a ton of looks. Look, you guys tell me the looks that you like. You can keep telling me. I write them down. I write them all down. You have it all here in the back of Lestat. So we can keep doing different looks. Let me tell you what we got. I can tell you the looks that we got. We have Jane Fonda. I don't know how I'm gonna do Jane Fonda because there's nothing that stands out for me. We have Anna Nicole Smith. That one we can do. We have Nina Hagen. Yes, you guys should vote in a poll. I'm telling you, we have the Barbie and Ken that we already did yesterday. We have Lucille Ball. We have Michael Jackson. We have Madonna. We have Marilyn Monroe. We have the classical Elizabeth Taylor because I already did the Cleopatra look. We have David Bowie that we did today. David Bowie. And how does he do with the eyes? Let me try and emulate this this thing. Oh yes, do a poll, please. We have David Bowie with the blue look, the labyrinth, and we have Audrey Hepburn. We have a lot of people. So I'm gonna try and do this. So this one, he's kind of looking like this. With the lightning bolt. And this one, we're looking like this. of course, without the glam in the eyes. And so I'm glad that you guys liked it. I'm glad that you guys are excited about the looks, because I am so excited about the looks. You know, the more I do, actually, I'm kind of dreading taking the day off tomorrow, but I have to. Yes, reading Robbie, but so I'm kind of dreading taking the day off tomorrow because I kind of want to go and do these looks with you. Kind of want to go and do these looks with you and not take the day off because it's boring, but I have to put boundaries on myself, and I can't keep jotting lives every day forever. Otherwise, I will crash. So I have to take like a small break to preserve myself in order to keep doing this long term, because that's my goal, is doing this long term. I love it. I love it. Who knew makeup could be so fun? I always loved makeup, but I never thought that you guys would love it too. I thought that it would be something that, okay, it can be done, but seeing you guys interested about these looks, about what I'm doing, about what we're gonna do next, that fills my heart with joy. And I don't expect this channel to be just about makeup. I want to paint for you guys. I just don't have yet the desire in me to paint, but I want to paint for you guys. I want to craft for you guys. I want to go thrift shopping with you guys. So we have a lot to do, a lot of things to do. Now I'm so deep into makeup that now it seems like the only reasonable thing to do. However, we can do a lot of things, and you guys can tell me. I know that you guys already told me that you want to see me paint. You're gonna see me paint, I promise. In the meantime, while I can't gather myself to paint, you can go watch some old videos of mine. There is a video of mine that I'm very proud of that is called The Princess and the Frog, or The Frog Princess, painting by TIAGO the Frog Princess. Then there's another one that is Sleeping Beauty, and another one that is Painting Cinderella. If you guys look at those videos, you can see all of my painting technique, and I explain everything, because this channel used to be exclusively about painting and art history. Oh, Cass, já viste esses? Obrigado, obrigado. Cass has already seen these videos, so I'm very happy that he's already... Oh, I'm putting things back. That's why I'm looking up and down. I'm putting things back so that we have space to talk. And I'm very proud of those videos because I did them at an early age, and it was what this channel was about, because this channel is 20 years old. I should get a medal. I should get a medal from YouTube for having like the oldest channel out there. It's 20 years old, and only now was I monetized. I've been monetized before, but it was different. The rules were completely different. It was different. But only now, after many years, am I monetized, and only now do I have people as beautiful as you that are interested in my videos. Because before this, I used to have like 0 views. I used to have like 3 or 4 views, 1 comment, and those were the lucky days. So that's why I kind of thought, oh my God, this is not worth it. Yes, see, see, and I'm gonna rest tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna, I kind of don't want to, but I have to force myself to take the day off so that I can keep doing this because I promise you I'm gonna crash if I don't take the day off. I'm gonna crash with all these looks because this requires a little bit of preparation. You know, I need to research what I'm gonna do. I need to kind of test it out, see like the body paint. Yesterday I was testing it a little bit out, and it wasn't going well because I was doing it only with eyeshadows. So then I thought body paint is the way to go, and it is. And then there's all these things that I need to test out, products that I need to test out, products that I need to go out and buy. I love going out and buying things. Going shopping for makeup. Oh my god. Obrigado, Lucas. Yay. No, it's not Lady Gaga, Sian, but Lady Gaga did do a look on David Bowie. Today it's like the David Bowie look. I'm gonna show you. It's, where is it? This look. Think I did it. Think I did it. But you know, I glammed it up a bit. You saw it. You saw it. I glammed it up a bit because this ain't pretty on its own. This on its own, it ain't pretty. So I had to glam it up just a little bit. You saw that I glam it up just a little bit. Warming up the face, doing the eyes, a simple smoky eye, nothing major, a simple smoky eye. And I love the way the contacts look. I love how they look because it's really a little bit like Bowie. It has like, he has like this blue eye, really blue eye, and then a hazelish one. So I think the eyes kind of nailed it. I could have done his face shape and I could have done his eye shape, but it wouldn't be fun and it wouldn't be pretty to watch. Because if it was glamorous like Cher or like Madonna, I would do it. I'm gonna do Madonna's face shape. I promise I'm gonna do her face shape, her nose, her lips, everything. Because her lip from the 90s, Madonna from the 90s. Hey, Heather. So I'm gonna do Madonna from the 90s because, yes, this is my interpretation. I had to put my interpretation. So sometimes you can go and do a photo shoot. Oh my god, a photo shoot. I have nobody to photograph me, but I'm gonna photograph myself. You know, after I do these looks, I always take like a picture, then I treat the picture in Facetune, and then I post it. That's what I do. I treat the picture in Facetune because it makes the colors a little bit more vivid and it makes everything come to life. So I'm gonna take pictures and then I'm gonna post it. Oh yay, Sian. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Thank you. You too are very careful and very thoughtful. Because I just love doing this, especially now that I have you guys here. If you guys weren't here, I would be talking to the camera. I would do it anyway. But the way things used to work before these lives and before this, I'm so grateful that now there are these lives where we can interact. Because before, it would be me talking to a camera and then editing and then doing a thumbnail and then doing all of that. And it was such a lonely process, such a lonely process. This is such an, let me tell you, this is a breeze. No matter how difficult the looks are, just because you guys are here, you make it like a breeze for me. Time just goes by. You know, time just goes by. We've been here for like 2 hours and sounds, for me, it's like it was like this, bam. But actually, we managed to do this look pretty quickly. And I think that it was because I was so nervous. I think that's the reason why we did it so quickly. Because I was so nervous that I went full on with the contouring, doing the contouring, doing the highlighting, doing the bronzing, doing the blushing, doing everything, doing the eyes, so that we could get to the bold. And that's why I think that we did it quickly, because normally I take my time doing the contouring. You know, you see me doing the contouring. I take my time doing the contouring, doing everything right. And this time the contouring for David Bowie, it's very simple. It's just here. Just here. And this is blush. This is blush. Oh, you found me last year, Cyan. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Last year, oh my god, it's been a full year here, so it's an anniversary. Sorry for having like a chewing gum in my mouth. It's just, it calms me down and keeps me concentrated, so that I can concentrate a little bit better. Oh my god, and you can see the painting right there. You found me on Instagram in 2022. Oh my god, that was that cast, that's a long time ago. Yay! Because, you know, I stopped YouTube for a really long time. I just didn't see the value, and it was so painful to just film the videos, edit them, and put them and upload them. Oh my god, it was just so painful. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like doing the live and then the live is uploaded. So it's actually much, much better. Now, I used to do the videos and I got tired of it. So I went more to Instagram. And Instagram I really, really enjoyed, because it's such a great community there. Oh, SPR, you came right in time to see the look. We finished David Bowie. Yay! And I still appreciate Instagram. However, YouTube is much more suited for me now. We can do these videos, we can take our time. I don't have to rush. I don't have to be rushing all the time. And it's way better. I find it a great community here that we have, and it's growing, so I hope that it grows with as many beautiful people as you are. I don't care if it doesn't grow, if it stays like this. As it is, it's perfect. But if it grows like it is, I could do Lady Gaga. Yeah, let me jot that down. I didn't understand that. I thought that you were saying that asking if this look is Lady Gaga. Let me jot Lady Gaga down. I could totally do her with a big nose. Oh, and what about Lady Gaga in her early phase? That she also had like a bold and also had like some things going on. So I have a lot of people to do, a lot of people to interpretate. And Lady Gaga, for sure, I can do for you guys. I love her early age. I mean, I'm gonna have to start busting the wigs out, because I have so many, and I can cut them. For example, this one is the color of David Bowie. I could have cut this one to look like David Bowie. I have a bunch of wigs. I could have, see? And it's super, super natural. I could have cut this one, straighten it up, and cut it to look like David Bowie. It's a lot, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I know how to cut hair and how to do it, but it's a lot of work. But if I'm gonna do all of these looks, I think I'm gonna have to start busting the wigs out because it's not easy. And you're gonna get tired of seeing me all with the same hair. No, I'm not gonna put this on. No, it has a comb and I don't like the comb. And my hair is looking so nice today that I don't want to ruin it. It's so voluminous and so bouncy. Yes, I cut my own hair. I cut my own hair and I cut the wigs. I cut everything. I don't know why I have so many wigs. I just go out to buy extensions for my hair. These are all extensions. I go out to buy extensions for my hair, and then I find it's like I go and buy them in a wig shop. So it's a wig shop that is called Eve Beauty Source here in New York City. It's my favorite place to go. And I go there to buy some wigs. Then what happened? No, I go there to buy some extensions. Then what happens is that I see so much beautiful wigs, and they're so affordable nowadays, that I just get the wigs without even blinking or thinking twice, but I get the wigs. And that is really, really fun because now I have a ton of wigs, but I tend to go for the blonde ones because I think, oh, one day if I don't feel like doing my hair, I could use this one. Another day, if I don't feel like using my hair, I can use this one. Nira, there's no problem. You came just in time to see the look. I can do a look for you. These are how I take my photos. I have like this, this thingy that I just press, and it takes the photo for me. Sometimes I do it with my toes so that I can have the hands free. But I have this thing, and you saw him in concert. Oh my God, how lucky are you? We won't get that opportunity. Maybe now with AI. Maybe now with AI, who knows? AI can bring people out from the dead. Yes, but this is what happens. I go to get extensions. This is so ratty. This is so old. Go to get extensions, and then I find myself coming back with 5 wigs that I don't know what to do with. So, but they're all human hair, and I can color them. I need to do one black for the Elizabeth Taylor. I think that for the Elizabeth Taylor, I should use it. During the Ziggy Stardust era. Oh my God, you're so lucky, Nira. You're so, so lucky. I wish I did see him, but I didn't. I didn't see much concerts in my life. I'm not much of a concert person. I don't know why, because I'm not that person that goes after the celebrities. For example, I never saw a single celebrity in my whole life. But sometimes you ask me, do you know some celebrities? Have you met some celebrities? None. Never saw a single one. Then, to concerts. I don't have that thing to go to concerts to see people that I don't know much about. Yes, I saw Nikki. And I just go to concerts to see my big, big divas. Like, for example, Madonna. I went to the Madonna concert. Exactly, I'm in New York City, but I don't go out much reading Robbie, to be honest. I'm in New York City, but I don't go out much. You met Nikki. She is known all over the world for her show. Who is Nikki? Now that you mention, I was saying, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But now that you mention, who is Nikki? Oh, is it Nikki? Yes, I thought you meant somebody long ago. You mean Nick Exotica? Of course, she's a celebrity. Of course, I met Nikki. I love her. Oh my God, she's a darling. That was like, you know what? Let me tell you. That was one of the most liberating dinners that I've ever had in a really long time. Nikki is the most real person, the most down to earth. That's why I wasn't even thinking of her as a celebrity, because she is a celebrity, but she is so down to earth, so amazing. She and Shakina, both of them are like the most down to earth, the most beautiful, because they're beautiful. I was mesmerized in the beginning of the dinner. I was like, I didn't even notice the food, to be honest. Oh, really, Cass? She is. She is. I told her not to be, but she still is. But she's like the most real person ever. And the reason why I loved her so much, I'm gonna tell you why. It's very specific. The reason why I loved her so much. She wasn't that easygoing in the beginning. She had her reserves. She wasn't like, oh, darling, how are you? You're amazing. She was very put together, very in her place, very in her time. And I had to earn her trust. And that's what sets her apart. I had to earn her trust. And only after I earned her trust did she open up. So that is why I think she really is a special person, really special. She and Shakina, it was a joy. It was a joy to have dinner with them. I came back as if I came from a spa, to be honest. I never went to a spa. Oh, thank you, CN. Today it's particularly good. I must be honest. It's a little bit ashier, a little bit purple. Yes, I posted that picture with them, and I loved taking pictures. And do you know what? They didn't mention both of them are celebrities, but they're so elegant that they didn't even mention once the number of followers or the whole array of fans that they have. They didn't even mention it once. And I've gone to dinners with the influencers that the first thing that they say is, oh, I have 100K. Oh, I have 200K. And especially during Fashion Week, I've seen a lot of influencers that at the door, they don't have invitations, they don't have anything. They go at the door and show the number of followers. Oh, here you are. If I was the person at the door, I would kick their asses so hard, they would never mention the number of followers again. But just to show you how elegant they were. They never even meant, that's why I wasn't even associating, because I see her as a friend, you know? I see her as a friend, a close friend, even though I've only been with her once. And that's the idea, and that's why I wasn't kind of associating. But she is such a huge celebrity, and let me tell you, she's even a bigger person. That's why I loved that dinner. I loved it. As I told you, I never went to a spa, but I came home as if I went to the most relaxing spa. Haven't been with people that real in a really long time. Really long time. And I meet a lot of people. And most people are just concerned with how famous they're gonna get and when they're gonna get famous. That's their concern, doing everything around that. Yes, it's true. With the DJ, you have over 1 million followers, let me in. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing that happens. But it's like, why? Why not take the time? Because I get a lot of invitations to go to fashion shows and to go to places. And I take the normal route. I SRVP, I send an email, I confirm that I'm going to get my ticket, to get my things. And it's not like I would just show up and show the number of followers. That's so tacky. That's just so tacky. But the amount of people that do that is crazy. And the amount of people that only talk about that is crazy. That's why I kind of found it so refreshing. I find it so refreshing being with people that don't even care about that because that's not an issue anymore. That's something that they are beyond, far beyond that. They love their following, they love every single person. I noticed how uh, with they talked about their following with so much love. When I mentioned it, they didn't mention it before I mentioned it. But when I mentioned it, because I was with my phone, I saw them and I said, "Hey, you got this. Hey, look, it's amazing." And after I mentioned it, they talked about their phone with so much love that I thought these people are really, really important. You know, they're not like celebrities. They are important for me because that for me that's what a person that has importance is somebody that matters, not somebody who's famous, is somebody that actually matters. And for me that's the difference. That's why I don't chase celebrities to go, oh my god, we'll get a celebrity. I mean, why? I could if I wanted to know where they live, if I would that's all things that you can find out. I I had ex-friends because I do have a lot of ex-friends. I have a lot of people that were in my life that were considered friends and that after I they realized how bad my depression was and how many times I no, I haven't, Cass. I haven't seen many celebrities here in New York because I don't chase them. And to be honest, most of the times, if they pass by me, I won't even notice them because I don't chase them. My brain just doesn't operate that way. I don't know why my brain just doesn't operate that way. I don't have that thing to spot celebrities. And it's something that has always been like this. For example, like I was saying, the concerts, I don't have the urge to go to concerts to meet people that I kind of like. It has to be somebody that I'm fascinated by. Like, for example, Cher. I went to Cher's concert, and let me tell you, that woman is restless. Restless. She has the most strong and beautiful voice, and you never think that about Cher. About even me, that I'm a huge fan of Cher. Even me, I think of Cher as costumes and wigs and change, and she changed costumes and wigs every single song. But what I wasn't ready for was the quality of her voice. That voice is impeccable. She reaches the most highest notes ever, and with ease, with a wig and a crown on. Oh, thank you, Cass. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have been treated, Victoria. It really helps. Oh, Victoria, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, a pedestal only causes pain. Nobody wants to be in a pedestal. I don't want to be in a pedestal. Wouldn't that be boring? Ew. I'd rather be with 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 people, good people around me, than be in a pedestal. That sounds like the most boring thing to do. And I think that most celebrities think that way. That's why they get a little bit turned off when you go up to them. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I think they rather somebody that just goes up to them and just asks them how they are. How are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? Then, and then faint. I think that that doesn't bring anybody any good. I think that is something that nobody would enjoy. I bet you wouldn't enjoy that. Somebody coming up to you and screaming and then fainting. That, that would be so awkward. Oh, taking today off, brain zapping. Oh, you have your psych. Yes, Victoria. Please. Yes, I'm reading Robbie. You have your psych on Monday. Yes, and go to your psych. He has the meds for you. The meds are real important in your psychiatrist. I can tell you, I got out of bed because of meds, not because of therapy, because of meds. Then came the therapy, and the therapy has been pretty good. You're home, Diane, watching from the beginning. Oh, yay, you're watching from the beginning, the look. That's amazing. I was nervous. I was nervous, Diane. Very nervous to do this look, but it came out all right. We still have some time to talk. I like it this way. Isn't it relaxing that you finish the look and you still have some time to talk? I find it really interesting. Oh my God, and I still have to sing today. I still have to sing, and I don't sing. I'm gonna go to an audition of the musical Hair. Diane, you must know the Hair. Yay, thank you, Cass. You must know the film musical Hair. And now they're doing the musical again, and I'm going to an audition for the musical Hair. So I'm very, very relaxed about it. Perhaps too, my audition is at 4 p.m. I think I'm gonna take this look because this is very 70s. That the audition is very 70s. I prepared my music, so it's gonna be a music that I have to sing. I don't sing, but I'm gonna have to sing it. Then it's gonna be a monologue that I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna talk about drugs and things that I don't care much to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about that and the dependency on them. And I'm just gonna wing it. Then there's a dance, and the dance is easy. It's like the twist. Let's do the twist again. And I'm gonna do the splits so that they know how flexible I am. You got TMS? Oh my God, I got TMS too. It was painful. TMS is painful. Then I got ECT, but TMS didn't do anything for me. ECT didn't either. And then I did ketamine too, and it didn't do anything for me either. Oh my God, I did so many things. And I did all the drugs in the list. The drugs, not drugs, the medication in the list. Yes, I'm gonna channel my inner hippie. Oh my God, my monologue. No, probably not, because it's about the narcotics, and maybe YouTube is not gonna like that. I can sing a little bit of the song for you. Let me sing a little bit of the song that I have prepared. bear in mind that I do not sing. I do not sing. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna tell you. My husband really wants to go. So I'm gonna go with him. And even though I cannot sing, I'm gonna sing the one Easy to Be Hard. You want to try ketamine? Victoria, ketamine, I have to warn you a little bit about ketamine. It did bring out in me something that I didn't have before. That is suicidal ideation. So I really want you to be careful with ketamine. And after I stopped it, it went away. So ketamine is tricky, and I do not like it because it turned out to be pretty dangerous. So I'm gonna sing a little bit for you. How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be hard, easy to be cold. Oh, how can people have no feelings? How can they ignore their friends? Easy to be proud, easy to say no. And that's about what I have for you. I don't want to embarrass myself anymore in front of you. Now I'm gonna have to kind of channel my voice. I don't know how, but I'm gonna have to channel my voice so that I project. Because it is a little bit boom, 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 boom. But it's okay. You know I have no shame. You know I have no shame, even if I go there and I make the worst figure possible. I'm not gonna care. It's okay. I rather go. So since I already have this booked, I rather go and make a fool of myself than not go and feel bad about not going. So I'm gonna go. And no matter what, I'm gonna wing it, I'm gonna do it. Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. If I can, I'll film a little bit for you guys. If I can, I'll try to film a little bit. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, guys, so maybe now let's go so that I can train the rest of my music that I have here, so that I can train it, so that I make less of a fool of myself. And I'm gonna take this look. You know, I think this is perfect. Look at me already making excuses. I really think this is perfectly wearable. What do you guys think? Because I honestly do. I'm not even joking. I thought it wouldn't be, but I honestly do. Exactly. It's gonna be, let's manifest it. Let's manifest it. Okay, my love. So tomorrow, I won't be here, nor on Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday, okay? So see you on Monday, and maybe let's do Madonna on Monday. I'll prepare Madonna for Monday, okay? Let's do that. Big kisses. Love you. See you on Monday. Bye. I will tell you. I will post it, Cass. I promise. I will post it. Okay? Love you. Thank you so much.